Man, 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 man. Man, it just doesn't stop, bro. Will it ever truly stop? Is this only gonna happen within the year of 2024? First, it was Drake, Dr. Disrespect from the Top of the Dome, Chris from Mr. Beast, Chris Tyson from Mr. Beast, some other more people that I can't truly think of. Oh, P. Diddy. How did I forget about P. Diddy? Bro, do you even remember that Trump was almost assassinated? Because I just remembered that like yesterday or something. Okay, so let's talk about this new person here, international YouTuber here named Young Philly, charged with raping women in Australia. Crazy. So this guy is like a UK or like an Australian YouTuber or something like that, right? I've never heard of him before up until now. And so this is from the BBC here. So this isn't from the Big Black Cock news sources. Like this comes from like the British Broadcasting, like, you know, a place, right? Whatever. Yeah. Let's see what this article says.
The British rapper and online personality Young Philly has been charged over allegations in Australia. Real name Andres Felipe Valencia Barrientos. He is best known for his work with the YouTube collective Beta Squad and has presented shows on BBC Three. He was arrested in Brisbane on Tuesday and extradited to Perth the following day to attend a court hearing. Barrientos, 29, was charged on Thursday and has had his bail application approved. His representatives have been contacted for comment.
Okay, yeah, so I have heard of the Beta Squad. I just didn't know what the Beta Squad was about, because what kind of name is the Beta Squad? The Sidemen is okay, right? You know, like AMP is alright, right? Like FaZe and all that shit, like those names are cool, right? But then you have the Beta Squad. What the is the Beta Squad?
The full charges include 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent, 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding a person's normal breathing or circulation by applying pressure on or to their neck. It is alleged he brought a woman in her 20s back to his hotel room after he had performed at the nightclub Bar 1 in Perth. The attack is alleged to have taken place on the 28th of September. He was represented in Perth Magistrates Court by barrister Seamus Rafferty SC, who applied for bail on Barrientos' behalf. The 29-year-old, who was in Australia touring his music, has also appeared in the UK on Soccer Aid on ITV and the Great Celebrity Bake Off for Stand Up to Cancer on Channel 4. Barrientos also won a MOBO Award for Best Media Personality in 2021.
Okay, so this guy was actually somebody if he's winning awards and shit. Okay, bro, he was on tour doing shows for his music, had multiple TV appearances, bro. Nobody was actually speaking out about him. Apparently, like, you know, like he's connected to a bunch of people, including like the Beta Squad and everything. And that is until, of course, I watched this video here from Abba and Preach, right? So, I mean...
Now, honestly, this must have been the most expensive weekend of his entire life. Because just as we spoke about in the last video, creators and brands have started distancing themselves from Mr. Philly. Now, the first one that I saw was the Sidemen obviously removed their 20 versus 1 edition. That actually happened as I was recording the last video, which, I mean, had 42 million views. So that would have been a painful one to remove. The FA cancelled a new show that was going to have Philly cooking alongside other big Premier League players like
The FA is the most wealthy league in the world. So losing that brand...
My guy.
That's like losing Nike.
Losing brand deals with Nike and shit. Yo, a shout out to your Rage Gaming.
His brand deals with ASOS have all been deleted.
Oh my
His
God.
sauce that he had with Heinz, that's been pulled. His clothing line with Perplex has been taken down. Foot Asylum announced that they are suspending their contract with Young Philly with immediate
This man
effect.
lost everything. He had some shit with Heinz. How do you get a sauce with Heinz?
His dating show with Gymshark called Hit Off has now been unlisted. His first live show for the Chunks in Philly podcast is now being cancelled, and the producers of that show, Upload Productions, well, they said that they are pausing all and any work with Young Philly.
This man, bro, he lost everything from like those accusations, bro. And again, like they're accusations, they're not even truly confirmed yet. He wasn't really, I mean, like he was charged with them, yeah, but like again, this is like a developing story just to see if he actually, you know, somewhat of like a punishment, because if like the charges do get dropped, I mean, well, he's screwed either way, because nobody wants to work with them. Like no personalities, no YouTubers, no brands or something, bro. This shit reminds me of like that baseball player that got accused of rape chick a couple years back, right? He was found not guilty of any of the charges and like they were dropped, right? He's still like a young man that's still healthy enough to play like in the MLB, but bro, no teams want him now because he was accused of. That is crazy.
Yes, my peoples, like everyone, I've heard the reports coming out of Australia
Whilst I understand many of you want my reaction on it, as this is an ongoing court case, I hope you guys can understand that I can't and won't be commenting on it publicly. So yeah, I've just come on here to basically let you know the reasons as to why I can't.
So he puts out a public statement to say that he can't fully put out a public statement because it's an ongoing case. Lame ass nigga.
And to be honest, I never planned on saying anything at all. It's only because of what's come out now that I feel like I should have said something in the past, and I should say something now. 4 years ago, I spoke to a young filly on Instagram DM. He DM'd me, and I ended up going to his flat. Him and his management, they worked very hard to manipulate me. Obviously, me when I was 17. And
so you went to his house, and then you were at his house, and they tried to manipulate you? Okay.
To make me feel like if I said anything, then they could ruin my life would be over, you know, it'd be awful for me, awful for my mental health. So they convinced me to stay quiet. And right now I just feel awful because I feel like, in light of what's happened to this poor woman in Australia, maybe it could have been prevented.
These are just accusations, whatever the fuck, bro. This shit doesn't even matter, bro. What else is there to even watch, bro? What else is there to even watch? Okay, so basically, here's the whole summary of the video right here. A young filly, he's a YouTube personality, a musician and artist. He, you know, like, he makes music, he performs music, and he's a YouTuber and all that famous stuff. Whatever, yeah, he's famous, right? And like, he got some charges on him and everything, and then now, like, the people around him aren't even speaking out about it, and like, they're using the excuse, oh well, it's just an ongoing case. It's just an ongoing case. That's basically it. All the brands split up from him. I mean, dude, he was working with some big ass brands and everything, bro. That man has lost everything. Yeah, whatever. This is just an ongoing case that, like, I will be paying attention to. Okay, so this is like an international predator that has been exposed. I had originally planned on making this video because I didn't know about this at all. Yeah, so there was this music artist named Brittany Manson, right? And so, I mean, it's like a transgender woman, but I do know of like this one song that blew up off of TikTok. You know, it was Fashion. That was her big breakout hit, basically. And apparently she was dating a 17-year-old when she's 30. Yeah, so anyways, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I'm done here.